Yes. Hello, team. Good evening. Guys, today we are going to talk about the industries where data science is used and how is it going to help you. Guys, what is the current situation? Thousands of people are applying for one job in data science, specifically when they are new in the field, where they are coming as a fresher, or where they are trying to transition from one skill to another. So there are so many people, 3,000 people applying for one job. And how are these people applying? They are randomly applying. They are not looking which industry the requirement belongs to. As there are so many people who are trying to come into data science, as industries are looking for data scientists, but what wrong is happening is the people are not directly focusing on concentrating or prioritizing the industry where they should try to step in. Because of this, irrespective of whatever the industry is, whenever a person sees that a role of a skill set is updated as data analyst or data scientist, they are just going ahead and applying for it. By doing this, the person who actually have experience in that industry, he is getting selected. The requirements are limited. The person who has experience in that industry, he is getting selected. So you are not getting selected and somehow you are getting disheartened. So how do you change or turn things around? As I will tell you about the industries where data scientist is flourishing. And what you have to do is try to identify the skill, the industry wherein you would fit the best. I'm not asking you to restrict only to this industry. Keep exploring all the industries, but you prioritizing this industry and exploring for jobs in this industry related to data science or data analyst will give you an upper hand. And others, if they are not doing it right, then they will end up in losing opportunities. So guys, what are we going to talk? That's first industry. Let me share my screen with you. I will take some running notes so that you do not lose a track. I'm just sharing my screen. Be there till the end. And as we say, each and every webinar that we conduct is important. So do not miss any part of it. First industry. The first. Okay. So guys, the first thing is data science in healthcare. So what exactly is this, guys? Data science is flourishing. Wherever data is there, people are trying to make sense out of it. So analytics is being done, analysis is being done, people are analyzing it, then they are using different tools, then they are trying to make the situation sense out of the data that is coming, and then they are taking decisions. This is one of the aspects. So what is happening? How is it useful in healthcare industry or life science, we can say, related to medical? Guys, one of the biggest thing about data science is that it can be used in all industries. And if we specifically talk about healthcare industry, it is one of the fastest growing or one of the biggest consumption of data. Like 30% of global data volume of comes from the healthcare. Like whatever the volume is there, like 30% of volume of data that is there comes from the healthcare industry. So how do they use it? Guys, there are clinical trials, there are disease registers, then there are electronic patient data. So there are so many data which is there. And this data has to be analyzed. And who will analyze this? This has to be analyzed. They will find the difference about between the data or how the patients are behaving. Like there has to be some predictive testing, then detective differences in patient data. So how will they do it? They do it with the help of data science. So the important thing, who all will have to look in this industry? Yes, for an example, a person who has completed some background, some education which is related to this industry. What if that person applies for this particular role which is into healthcare? He will get an upper hand, right? So the person may be like dietitian, person who have background of doing diet, something related to that, or related to anything related to healthcare. Those people, if they have analytical mind, if they have gone through these trainings, they will get upper hand there. So point number one, data science in healthcare. And who all you know now, if you are related to this, you will apply for this. The second industry, we all know big tech giants, that's the biggest companies that we have, they deal with data. We call it as, we can say that Facebook and Amazon, then Apple, then Netflix, then Google, and many other companies. I have named a few top companies. They all have data with them, and they they analyze this data, whatever is happening, they analyze all this data, and to improve the experience of customers, they keep working towards it. They have invested huge amounts, and the people who get selected here, they are investing huge amounts in data analysts, data scientists, the people who work with these firms also get hugely and largely paid. Okay, so again, another thing, you can get into data science in these big firms as well. You really have to be good with analytics. You really have to be good with all the tools that are being used. You have to be good in Excel. Your basics should be good. Your basics should be good. Your foundation should be good. You should be in a position to invest as much time as you can to learn, then to prove yourself in an industry. And this industry is usually open for all. Okay, it is usually open for all. So it's all about how you learn the technical, the practical aspects of it. So big tech giants, guys, not only big tech giant, all tech industries, the same thing, like so many tech, and they work on service module. They get projects from ABC company, they do those projects, they execute those projects. So all the service-based industries as well, they also do multiple projects. They get different projects from different clients. And as it is applicable everywhere, it is being used everywhere. So big all service industries, service-based firms. What else, guys? What else? One of the biggest industry which consume data and have requirement of data is finance and insurance. That's the data that goes on into. In fact, it is said that it is basically finance from where data scientists this role got to know, and it started from there and then spread everywhere. So as we all know, if finance may everything is about data, insurance may everything is about data. How to make make sense out of this particular data. See what all things are happening here and there. So who all will apply for this? The people who have some background related to finance, maybe PGDBM, I think postgraduate diploma in finance. I think that is also there. Then finance specialization in MBA, or the people who have completed their commerce with costing as a specialization, or anything which is related to banking domain or insurance domain. There is a special subject known as banking and finance if you are doing your commerce degree. So who all have done things related to finance and insurance, they are the one who should prioritize this. Do not look at other things as well, but this should be a priority. Be focused, and then your chances of getting selected in this industry will be more. Okay. And other people who don't have relevant experience, but even if their technical are good, if you both are on the same page, but if you have that industry experience, industry knowledge, then you will get selected. So that's the reason why you have to focus. And what else, guys? What else? What else? That's telecom sector. Telecom sector. It is another thing wherein data is used. You can say about the people who have enrolled, the people who have registered numbers, the data that is being used, the consumption, how many people are using the data, which time frame, or at which time more data is being consumed, what is the customer information. So all these analysis are done on these, and then meaningful solutions are taken, are derived from this. So guys, it is again a big field. Data tech, telecom sector, do not overlook it as well. Okay. Then what else, guys? Have you heard of Cybersecurity Analyst? Guys, in my day before yesterday's or 2 days back, I conducted a video. I conducted a live. In that, I spoke about that one of the roles which is there for the data scientist is cybersecurity analyst. So what does this mean, guys? As we all know, the rate of frauds which are happening through internet are increasing. There are companies who are investing huge amount on securing their data. Cybersecurity Analyst. So that's the reason why huge people are investing on this. People are trying to ensure that the data is being safe. And who is doing all this analysis? Data scientists. Their role, right, guys? You remember in the last session I said that the roles of data scientists differ. So if you have not seen that video, go ahead and see that as well. Because along with searching in an industry, the roles which are uploaded as data science are not only restricted to data analyst and data scientists. The roles can be different. I listed down 10 roles, different roles like financial analyst, marketing analyst, data cyber security analyst. Then there were so many roles. You have to look at that video, see the video which is on the same channel, and start applying for jobs, searching for jobs related to those roles as well. Those are also analytics jobs. So you are overlooking that. You are overlooking all those things. Those are the stepping stones. Get into business analyst, then move on to data scientist role. There should be step-by-step things that is being followed. And when you add that thing to the industries that we are talking about now, everything just gets maximizes, and your chances of getting selected in an interview will increase a lot, guys. You have to understand this. Okay. So cyber security analyst. Cyber security analyst. So they try to understand how the data is being processed. And the whole intent is to avoid any of the things, any of the security threats that can occur. So, right, it is something which is very important thing. So what else we have covered? We have covered healthcare, we have covered big tech companies, telecom, cybersecurity, guys in retail. So in short, guys, there are many more. Retail industry. Have we covered all? Okay, so retail industry, there are many things in retail industry as well, like which products are being consumed, what is the acquisition, or which product is being consumed more, which are the customers who are consuming those projects, then customer support. So guys, data is there, data is there, data is there everywhere, right? So this is another industry. So guys, then oil industry is another industry. So you name it, guys, you name it. For example, if we talk about oil industry, right, oil and gas industry. So what all things are happening? Is there anything which is going wasted, or what are things which are not happening properly? And how will they analyze? They will analyze this because using a look at the data. So who all can be preferred there? See which all skill sets are used in this industry. If you have a background of civil engineer, if you have a background of mechanical engineer, or any engineer which are related to these oil and gas industry, and then if you have done data science role, data analyst role, if you have gone through that training, and if you apply in this industry, then the chances of you getting selected are surely going to increase. Okay. So what we understood today, guys, if you have completed your data science training, it doesn't mean that you should only go ahead and apply for the roles which are updated for data science and data analyst. Yes, those roles you can be applied, but be focused and see which industry can provide you the role. And accordingly, start exploring the companies which are there in that industry. We have covered so many industries now. See where you best fit and let that be the focus area. Along with that, the roles are not only data science, data analyst, data science associate. There can be n number of roles, like incentive analyst can be there, then financial analyst can be there, then there can be marketing analyst, there can be marketing researcher. All these things uses their databases, they do analysis. So all these things are stepping stones towards getting the ultimate data scientist, wherein you use MLs and AIs, all these things. So do not specifically look only for one thing. Be focused. Instead of looking for data analysts, data scientists, explore the industry, explore the roles, and then step by step apply for that, and be focused and do not lose your hope, and positively keep applying. Have a good system, and that is how things are going to help. Guys, and if you are new to this particular channel, like and subscribe and share it with those people with whom this panel can really make a change. So if someone wants to get into data sciences, share the link and the video with him. Take care, guys.